Hello everyone. I'm starting with a basket full of old computer fans. Instead of throwing these out, we can upcycle them into something incredibly useful. I'm picking out a small one, as its compact size will be perfect for our project. To ensure our chosen fan is still functional, I'll quickly test it with a small battery. As you can see, the blades spin, confirming it's in working order. The next step is to prepare the fan's wires. I'll use my pliers to carefully strip off a portion of the insulation from both the black and yellow wires. Stripping the wires is essential because it exposes the conductive copper, allowing us to make proper electrical connections later on. Next, I'm collecting some old starters. I will carefully remove the outer blue plastic casing of the starter using pliers. This will expose the metal contacts and internal structure, which are crucial elements for our project. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Now for the main circuit assembly. I'm taking the stripped yellow wire from the fan and carefully wrapping it around one of the open terminals of the first starter. Then, I take the black wire from the fan and connect it to one terminal of the second starter. To keep everything neat and secure, I've prepared a sturdy piece of cardboard as our base. I'm now using my hot glue gun to firmly attach the fan and both starters to the cardboard. This ensures that our components remain in place and the connections aren't strained during handling. A strong adhesive bond here is vital for the longevity of our device. Now, let's add the input wires. I'm stripping a red wire and twisting its strands. This red wire will be connected to one end of our starter circuit. Next, I'll securely twist this stripped red wire around the exposed contact on the starter, making sure the connection is robust. I'll then use my pliers to crimp it tightly for a secure electrical contact. We want minimal resistance for optimal signal reception. I'm following the same procedure for a blue wire. I'm using hot glue to secure the wires and create an insulating layer. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. For the TV connection, I'm taking an old electrical plug and carefully disassembling it by unscrewing it and separating its parts. I'm particularly interested in the metal pins inside. After carefully removing the metal contacts, I'll take my red input wire and connect it to one of these metal pins, tightening the screw to hold it firmly. I'll then do the same for the blue input wire, connecting it to the other metal pin. These pins will now serve as our antenna terminals, ready to receive the signal. I'll reassemble the plug casing around these modified pins, securing it with the original screws. Then, I'll carefully attach this modified plug to our cardboard base using more hot glue. I have a female plug here, and I'm using a screwdriver to open it up to access the pins inside. Now, let's prepare the coaxial cable that will transmit the signal to the TV. I'm taking a standard coaxial cable and stripping a section of its outer jacket. This exposes the braided shield and the inner insulation. I'll then carefully strip the inner insulation to reveal the copper core. I'm securing the central copper core to one pin of the plug and the braided casing to the other pin, tightening them with a screwdriver. After securely fastening the coaxial cable, I will reattach the plug pins and close the plug housing. Next, I will plug the coaxial cable connector into the modified electrical plug on the wooden block we created earlier. This connects our homemade antenna elements to the coaxial cable. Similarly, I'm stripping the insulation and preparing the wire at the other end of the coaxial cable. Next, I'm taking an F connector, commonly used for TV antennas, and attaching it to the prepared end of our coaxial cable. My TV currently shows no signal, which is what we're aiming to fix. I'm connecting the F connector end of our DIY antenna to the antenna input on the back of the TV. Success! The TV is now receiving channels perfectly. This simple, homemade antenna, made from recycled computer fans and starters, is working wonders. I can browse through different channels, showing live broadcasts and cartoons. It just goes to show what a little creativity and DIY spirit can accomplish. To prove its effectiveness, I'm demonstrating the before and after again. When I disconnect the DIY antenna from the TV, the no signal message immediately reappears. But watch what happens when I reconnect it. Boom, instant signal and clear picture once more. It's truly amazing how well this simple setup works. So, our incredible multifunctional antenna, made from everyday recycled items, is a huge success. This DIY project proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things and save some money too. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected devices you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.